Hello, 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 my sweetheart. It's me, Ubi ASMR, and I'm really excited to just be here with you today. Today happens to be Friday. I don't know if when you watch this video it's going to be Friday, but I hope it still has the same effect on you, which is relaxation and just an overall good time and experience with me. The reason why I wanted to come here today and hang out with you is because I know that this pandemic and quarantine has been really hard on all of us, especially those who are living alone or living in a situation where they don't want to be. And my heart goes out to you. I care for each and every single one of you guys, and your well-being means the world to me, as does your support. So thank you for being here with me right now in this moment. I just want to hang out with you and just speak life into you if needed. Just a good time. Okay? So we're just gonna chat. Is that okay? Is that okay? Is that okay? Is that okay? So I want to share something with you. This is not the first recording that I've tried to do today. So it started off, I was in my living room area and my living kitchen area, whatever have you. Now, I was there, and then my fridge started making this really crazy noise. It was like, I'm not gonna do the noise. Okay, I'll do the noise, whatever. If you insist. It was like, how attractive, right? So that was the noise that was coming out of the fridge, and it was really intense. And I was like, this can't be happening. Then on top of that, my lovely, 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 lovely neighbors upstairs were like running a marathon. I don't know what was going on, but they were laughing and running and moving furniture. Now, I'm happy for them for having such a grand old time, but I'm like, don't you guys know that I'm an ASM artist? Like, hello. But you're gonna hear them a little bit, and I apologize, but you know what? It's a big family, actually, and I do care for them too, so it's all right. And I cannot be upset at them for enjoying each other's company, because some of us don't have people to enjoy company with and or break bread with, and that can be really hard during this weird time that we are living in. So with that being said, I just wanted to really just hang out with you, because I know that some of you would be right now hanging out with friends, family members that you maybe haven't seen in a long time. I'll tell you what, I haven't seen my mom. Oh my god, I haven't seen my mom in like maybe more than a month, right? Because today is like April whatever. Honestly, who has truly been keeping track of the days? Because I didn't even realize it was Friday. Honestly, when I woke up, I thought it was Saturday. So that was a weird thing for me. I was like, what the hell, Mariah? What? But anyway, with that being said, let's just move on. Who has been really keeping track of the days? Maybe, you know, and that's the crazy thing too, guys. I had a planner. I was in it before this freaking coronavirus took over the planet. I was writing in my planner every day, freaking going to jiu-jitsu, MMA, living the best possible life, taking care of myself. And not saying that I haven't done that now. I absolutely have been trying to like keep that going, but I'm just saying the intensity of all that goodness was so much easier to assess and have happen in life, because we had the things that we wanted available to us, right? Gyms, libraries, jobs, everything. Just life has kind of been put like, it's hard to explain, honestly. And I know that everybody right now is thinking like, what is going on? So that's why I wanted to hang out with you and just like talk with you guys, because it does get lonely and it can be confusing, and it is more so like, when is this gonna be over, right? I know I was thinking about it today, and I said, wow, I know they extended it for New York, that we're gonna be kind of stuck indoors until May. And I just couldn't believe it. I said, oh my god, like, we're in April now. April kind of came and is flying by, which is also so crazy. Like, it's so surreal how fast time is going and also how slow it's going. So it's just like we're living in a weird time, right? So yeah, I haven't seen my mom in a long time and I miss her dearly. I haven't seen my grandma. Luckily, I've been able to, Google Duo them and FaceTime, and I hope that you guys are utilizing that as well. Please, if you have that type of app, or if you have Google Duo, if you don't have it downloaded, talk to people, reach out to people. It's really important during this time because there's a lot of people that are going through loneliness, and I don't want the world to feel lonely, because in this loneliness, in this feeling of loneliness, we're really all together. All of us are experiencing a lot of the same feelings and emotions. So I think that it's important for us to really realize that we are all so much alike in this time, especially, and just come together, right? And then with that being said, like, I know that it could be frustrating if you had so many things that you were doing before the coronavirus hit and really hit hard. I want you to continue to do those things. Continue to reach towards your goals. Don't stop just because it seems like life has put you in a halt, right? I want you to continue whatever resources you can find to continue reaching your goals. Please do so. I'll give you an example so that you can feel encouraged, because I'll tell you what, I did feel at first really like overwhelmed and just sad by everything that was going on, and I felt like really discouraged, right? But in that, I was able to overcome, and I want you to overcome as well. So I want you to realize that now that we are home and we have no choice but to be home, we actually have a lot of time on our hands. So what are you going to do with that time? How can you use this time to benefit you for the future, right? So I don't want you to stress out over the future. I don't want you to think too deeply of like what's going to happen after this. No, what I want you to think about is, what can I do today to make my future a little bit easier or a little bit brighter, right? I want you guys to think about some of the things that you've been putting on the back burner. What are some of the goals that you had that you felt like were unattainable because you didn't have enough time? What are some of the goals that you had that you felt like were unattainable because you didn't have enough time? Listen to that. Let that sink in. Let it marinate. What do I mean by that? So often we believe that we don't have enough time. There's not enough hours in the day. Now we have a lot more time on our hands, right? Because we're not going to work, because we're not going to the gym, because we're not occupying our time with things that we might have been doing before. Going out, hanging out with friends, going to family, whatever it is that you occupied your time with, right now you have no choice but to not do those things. So now what? What can you do to fill that time and make time for those dreams that you put on hold? Think about it. I'll tell you. So some of the things that I've been working on writing a lot more. I've been working on singing a lot more. There was a lot of things that I just kept saying, making excuses for. I didn't have time to sing because by the time I got home, I was tired. I needed to take a nap, and I wanted to make my ASMR videos. And honestly, even ASMR videos, I haven't been doing as much as I could be doing, right? So I'm holding myself accountable because I want you to hold yourself accountable too. That is the reason why I'm so transparent and open and honest with you guys, because I know and believe that we are all capable of great things. We hold ourselves back a lot of the time. We cannot blame anyone but ourselves, and that's where I want you guys to come to this realization of just, wow, I am capable of so much. What is holding me back? Why am I so afraid to take that step, to take that leap of faith into my dreams, into accomplishing those goals, into finally taking that first step, right? So I want you to do that. I want you to utilize the time that you have. I want you to, instead of feeling sadness and loneliness, reach out to people that will encourage and inspire you. Watch a video that will inspire you. I do it a lot. So like, let's say I don't have a friend to talk to in the moment of need where I feel loneliness or a sadness overcome my spirit, right? What will I do? I will journal. I will talk to myself. I will talk to my God, right? Or I will watch an ASMR video with positive affirmations, whatever it is that helps you to overcome that feeling that is not welcome. We don't want that. We don't want that sadness. We don't want that depression. We don't want that anger. We don't want any of those negative energies to overcome our minds and spirits, because that is just too much a distraction from who we're supposed to be and where we're supposed to be. And guess what? Who you are right now is fine. It's beautiful. But who you want to be is even more attainable than you believe it to be. And it's so possible for you to reach your goals. It is so possible. It is so possible. So I don't know if this, I feel like this is a message that was so necessary, because I didn't know what I was going to talk to you guys about today, but this is what came out, and I really hope that it helps you, because it helped me. Honestly, it helped me, because talking out these things helps me. It plants a seed within myself, and it plants a seed in you, right? So even if you feel like you're listening and it's not resonating with you right now, I promise you these words will reach you at some point in your life. It doesn't have to be right away. It doesn't have to be now. It doesn't have to be next week. It doesn't have to be a month from now. But one day, this seed that I planted, very small seed, it will manifest in your life, because it's something positive. Because I want the best for you, okay? And I want you to want the best for yourself. So utilize this time. Please utilize this time, okay? I love you. I believe in you. And I can't wait to see the things that you guys accomplish during this. And I want you to also stay healthy. Please continue to practice social distancing. It's so important that we realize that we have a lot to do with what happens next in this pandemic. Okay? We have to be safe. Wear your mask. It is so hard. I know. Honestly, it was hard for me today. I had to go to grocery shopping. And wearing that mask was so hard for me. I almost cried, because it just feels weird, right? And there's no other word for it. For me, I know that there's a lot of words that I can use in place of weird, but I'm sorry, like, that's how I feel. I just feel anxious when I put on that mask, and I'm almost crying, because I just, again, it's unreal to me that this is happening, but it is our reality right now. That doesn't mean that we throw in the towel and give up, okay? I love you guys to pieces. I love you. And I don't mean to get emotional, but I love you all very much. And I hope you're well, okay? And we're all going to get through this together. Please be safe. Please reach out to your family and friends. And know that we will overcome. And if you can make it through this, I promise you can make it through anything. You have so much potential, so much more life to live, and so much to do. Please don't give up. I love you. I'll see you guys